Hello guys, welcome back with me quotes today, enjoy for watching it. Dating for tall singles, are tall women attractive for dating? One dating question we receive quite often is, I am very tall, am I attractive for dating? Or I am a very tall woman, will guys be interested in me? The answer, heck yeah. A lot of it has to do with confidence and understanding what men and women are interested in. Usually this is not an issue for tall men, but surprisingly this becomes a big issue for tall women. When it comes down to it, personality and character tend to take precedence far beyond anything else, including height. Although for initial appearances such as in browsing online dating profiles, height preferences differ between men to women. When it comes to women seeking men in the dating scene, women generally prefer taller men as they are seen as stronger and more protective. The average height of women vs men is 5 feet 10 in for men and 5 feet 5 in for women, in the United States. This is taller than the world average. By nature, the average worldwide difference in height between man and woman is about 5 inches in height, with men being taller. There are simply more taller men available for women, and it fits a pattern. Are men attracted to taller women? In a survey, men were asked questions such as, do men like tall girls? And are men intimidated by tall women, given that the women are taller than or as tall as the men themselves? It turns out that the vast majority of men are into tall women and would be happy to date them. In many cases, men actually prefer taller women, and it could be based on the same nature as women who prefer taller men. By nature, taller women could be seen as healthier and stronger mates for bearing children, this being the scientific explanation based on studies of the animal kingdom and our subconsciousness reaching back to our primal survival days. Tall women, low self-esteem, low confidence, and insecurity issues. A similar survey was done on taller women. One conclusion showed that a number of women had self-esteem issues, insecurity, or low confidence due to being tall. Sarah, 6 feet 1 in, explained, in high school, I was taller than all the boys that I liked. They said that they were interested in me and would even like to dating me, but they said I was too tall though. Many other women had similar experiences that resulted in insecurity later on in life, and they didn't understand if men were unattracted to them, or if the men were intimidated. Surveys show that there is really no reason for insecurity, most of which stems from a combination of other women talking behind their backs and shorter men being intimidated during their younger years. In fact, being tall presents great opportunities. Being tall automatically gives others the impression of high confidence, strength, and leadership, all of which are excellent traits in the real world and for careers. There are other athletic and sports opportunities as well that would benefit taller people. Consensus shows that if you are tall, you should wear it with confidence and look at it as a strength, as it's attractive in the dating world as well. If tall stature doesn't work for you in high school with a limit pool of dating opportunities, it's going to be a big asset in the real world, and the dating world, not a liability. Reason for men's intimidation with tall women. It turns out that the men indeed were very often attracted to taller women, but there was definitely a lot of intimidation involved. Joe explains, these taller women are very physically attractive, have very long, sexy legs, and simply have an aura of confidence just from being taller and standing out from the rest of the girls. On the subject of intimidation, Joe continues, as attractive as they are tall women, I've never bothered asking them out on a date because I've assumed they were only interested in men who were taller than themselves. Mike, another guy who answered the survey, said, taller women shouldn't slouch just to make themselves look shorter. Be confident in your tall height, it's very attractive. It's pretty obvious that if other girls are talking behind your back, it's because they are jealous. Mike continues, I knew this girl way back in high school who was tall, 6 feet 2 in, sexy, and looked confident. I never asked her out on a date because I was too intimidated, assuming this hot, tall, confident girl wouldn't be interested in dating this shorter guy, 5 feet 8 in. 5 years after Mike graduated high school, he became closer with Alice and got into a long-term relationship with her. He said, Alice and I talked about this subject years later, and Alice said she was attracted to me, but had self-esteem and insecurity issues with being tall. As confident as she appeared, she never asked me out at that time or appeared to be interested, because of low self-esteem from being tall. I always assumed she was only interested in bigger men, that she was way out of my league. Mike and Alice are now happily married with 3 kids and a 4th on the way. Alice recommends to other taller women, if you are truly interested in or have fallen in love with someone, even if they are much shorter, don't be intimidated to show interest in them. They may be just as interested and yet just as intimidated as you are. The couple agree that personality, friendliness, and likability were the most important factors in forming the relationship. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and help this channel for grow up. Share this video if you want.